Well, howdy there, folks. I've made it to Perryville, Missouri, and I'll be hanging out with James Stegall this morning, and he's going to show us what's going on this weekend. Well, I've jumped in the truck with James, and as you can see, any opportunity to cut up and have a good time we do. So, James, what are we up to this morning?
We're going to cruise around and show you my town.
All right, easy enough. Let's go. We're going to check out some of these businesses. Which business are we going in first?
We're going to go into C. Brown and Associates. Robin Kirchner works in here. They are also one of our long-term sponsors. They've always been a main sponsor since day one, and Robin helps us put the show on. She organizes a lot of different stuff for us, so I'll go introduce you.
All right, cool.
Morning. This is Robin Kirchner.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Welcome to C. Brown.
Absolutely. What do you guys do here?
We're commercial truck insurance. We've been in business for more than 35 years, specializing in only trucks. We do long haul, dump trucks, owner operators, fleets, work comp, you name it. We can take care of you.
Awesome. How do people get a hold of you guys?
You can go to our Facebook page. You can go to our website. You can call our office. Our number is 888-217-6722.
Cool. Now, what are you guys going to be doing during the show here?
So on Friday afternoon, we want you guys to stop by to our hospitality suite. We'll have some food and beverages, some social time with other truckers, and definitely some air conditioning, which everybody's going to want Friday afternoon after they get parked.
Absolutely. What time are you thinking?
We'll be here 3 to 5.
3 to 5. Come by, get out of the air, and rehydrate. Now, beverages. What kind of beverages are we talking about here?
We got some soda and water, maybe a little beer, maybe a little.
All right. Sounds good.
We hope to see you.
James, it says this business here started in 1956.
Yes, they've been here forever. They're one of my favorite places to stop in.
Cool. Let's check it out. Man, talk about a selection of boots. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How we doing, guys?
Good. How are you?
Fine. I'm Kevin Lorenz.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Owner and operator of Lorenz Shoe Store.
Good seeing you again.
See?
So tell us about the brands that you guys have here that are available and a little bit of history about the store as well.
Well, biggest brand, I guess, would be Red Wing shoes. They also make Iris Setter. We carry Keen, Timberland. We also have Wolverine, or not Wolverine, but Rocky in Georgia. And Thorogood is a big seller for us. And all American made on the Thorogoods. We carry a lot of American made products from Red Wing also. And from Justin Keen. So there's quite a bit of American made stuff in the store.
Absolutely. Now, what's the history on the store? Because we saw something outside that gave a quick little write-up about the store starting in 56, but I think there's probably a little more to that, huh?
Sure. We started in 1912 in Farr, Missouri. My grandfather started it as a repair store, harness repair, and that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then we moved here in the, I think we moved across the street from the post office in the 30s. And then in this location, we moved here in the early 60s.
Wow, that's a lot of history when it comes to that.
Early 50s, I'm sorry.
Okay. So was the family, are you always involved in boots and shoe sales and things of that nature?
You know, I'm the 7th generation of either shoe cobbler or shoemaker, dating back all the way into Germany in the early 1820s. So we've been doing this for a long time. My ancestors, when they came over, they would go from town to town and family to family and stay with them and make boots and then move on to the next family.
That is cool. I'm going to throw a question at you. What is something that a guy can do to keep his boots and lasting quality so they don't, I guess, disintegrate faster than normal?
Well, a good idea is to make sure you clean them, make sure they're re-oiled after you do clean them. Every time that you get a boot wet, it draws the conditioners out of the leather and needs to be replenished. A lot of people don't clean their boots, they just slap the oil on it and don't clean them. But cleaning is very important. You get some of the particles out of the fibers. That's what cuts it and makes it crack.
I would have never known that. How does a person clean a boot?
Just mild soap and water is fine, and rinse it and make sure it's thoroughly dry before you apply the oils back into it, you know. Don't apply heat to it or anything to dry it out or anything. That's kind of hard on the leather too.
Got it. Okay.
So.
So during the show, what hours can people come in and check out what you got?
Well, we're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6, and then Saturday we'll be here 9 a.m. to 1. Come on in, check it out. Be happy to see you.
Sounds good. I'll see it.
All right.
Above some of these businesses are actually Airbnbs, and they are absolutely awesome. I've been in a couple of them, and if you're coming from out of town, that's a great place to stay.
Great. And over to the right, what do we got?
So this is kind of one of the focal points for the truck show. Obviously, you see the stage over there, and that's where the bands will be playing. We'll also have vendors set up along the street here, and then we'll surround them with semi-trucks.
You know what? You can't go wrong when you surround anything with semi-trucks and the lights are on, the music's playing. It's always a good time.
Absolutely.
But looking at this corner shop right here, it says Fuel Cafe. Let's go in and check this place out.
Yes, let's do it.
Well, good morning. Well, James and I have been walking around the square, and I've not been in this shop just yet. My name is Chris.
Nice to meet you.
I'm James.
Nice to meet you. I'm Liz.
Give us a quick rundown on what you guys do here.
So we are a cafe. This cafe is actually owned by a company called Trendline Consulting, and our goal here is to help individuals with all different types of abilities just thrive in their workplace, learn new skills, and eventually one day go out in their community and work for other people as well. So this is a starting point for them.
Well, that is great. And then what do you guys make here?
We do paninis, we do coffee cake, we got muffins and cookies today. We do a bunch of different coffees, lemonades, teas, sodas, dirty sodas, things like that.
Well, James and I were just talking about being thirsty, and he talked about getting a smoothie. So I think we're going to order something from the menu here.
Here's to a good weekend, and thanks to Fuel Cafe.
Yes, these are great. Thank you very much.
Of course, we appreciate you guys.
James, you know what's great about the town is that everything really shows off well, and the town has a lot of charm, especially the courthouse and everything else surrounding it. And when you start stacking in trucks and going from dusk to nighttime light show, it just really looks good.
It's definitely a one-of-a-kind setting. I mean, just gives it a completely different feel to it, you know, just being lined up around the courthouse and all these nice buildings and businesses. Don't get much better than this.
Yes. James, what do we have on this block here?
All right, well, we got quite a bit of different stuff. One is probably usually the kids' favorite. That's the gaming center. Pretty cool little place. I know my kids personally love going in there. Then as we go down, you got Elders Barbershop, which has been a business that's been in the Elders family forever, I believe, and good little place to get your hair cut. Then you got City Tavern.
Let's go inside Villainous Grounds and see what they got going.
Sounds good. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Well, it looks like you've been waiting for us.
Absolutely.
Tell us about what you have going here, especially when it comes to coffees. But first, please introduce yourself.
I'm Mary Jo Bammel, owner of Villainous Grounds. We are here on the square. We have fresh roasted coffee, pastries, snacks, and goodies, plus some books and things upstairs if you're interested in browsing, plus vendor rented spaces that all of our local artisans bring work here to sell as well.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So tell us what we're looking at right here.
All right, we have our fresh roasted coffee, a lovely cup of our medium roast, a white chocolate cherry muffin, cinnamon roll muffin, and a salted caramel cake, plus some of our coffee infused chocolate bars and espresso beans.
Very nice.
Wow.
Well, it smells great in here. What is that behind us?
That is
or
our
behind
coffee
you?
roaster.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's where the magic happens.
How does that work?
Beans go in the top. They roast in the drum for up to 15 minutes, depending on the roast. They drop out into the tray down below that's covered, and they cool for a little while, and that's what happens.
Very neat. That is cool.
You know, James, we've been walking around. Did you know that this was here?
No, I had no clue.
That is pretty
That
cool.
is very cool.
I guess this is a reason to get out and explore your local town and ask questions.
Exactly.
This is really, really cool. And sir, your name?
David.
David? Nice to meet you, David.
Nice to meet you.
This is our vendor rented spaces, our Villainous Bazaar. We have local artisans and authors, plus a couple of different comic vendors and whatnot through these 2 rooms. One of them has to restock her space. And then through these doors and to the left, across the hall, we will have a sitting room. People can sit and relax and overlook the square and just kind of, we have meetings and things that happen here.
This is really nice.
Very, very nice.
People do come up and sit and watch through the windows as all the events happen. It's really nice to not be out in the crowd.
Right. No, it's pretty fantastic.
You know, James, I could get some really cool truck pictures from this vantage point.
Yes. Might have to try and do that.
I know, yeah, absolutely. Now, what are the times? Tell us again the times that you guys are open over the weekend.
All right, we are open Friday and Saturday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Sundays.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So coming back through, tell us about this space that's right in front of us.
All right, this is our comic book store. During COVID, we ended up putting everything in long boxes, so it makes it easier because everything is available online. But we also have some lovely art made by a friend of ours, our very own comic book character, Ink.
What are some of the year ranges of the comics that are here?
Everything up here in this room is newer in the last 11 years.
Okay.
So we don't have anything old. We don't sell used. One of our vendors out front does have some used comics that date back multiple years.
Very
We
nice.
started the business, we've been in business over 10 years now, and everything up here is just from that time period.
That's great. So James, folks can really, park their trucks, have something to eat, and explore. We're getting into some of the really, really cool stores that have even more than what we thought. So that's really great.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I'm even pleasantly surprised.
All right. Tell us about this map.
After we opened, we had a couple that came in and sat here and visited with us. And it was interesting finding out that they were traveling from Florida to Wisconsin. So we got the idea of having people put a pin in the map when they stop by to see us. And where are you from? There's a few on there that may not be legitimate. Batman and Superman are regular, so Krypton and Gotham are on there. Santa will stop by and have a cocoa once in a while, so North Pole is on there.
Very cool.
But most of the others, especially all the little tags out around, those are legitimate from people from other countries stopping by. And who knew Perryville would be such a crossroads? And
Very cool. I'll have to come back and
bigger
put.
map.
we've talked about it.
Yeah, I'll have to come back and put a pin in for Florida, and then some of our trucker friends may come in and pin where they're from as well.
Please do.
All right. Well, thanks so much for showing us around the place.
Absolutely.
And this is definitely a place I'll get some coffee from. There's some other places along the square that have been great to visit. So we'll see you guys over the weekend.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
James, there's cool artwork everywhere around town, and that's part of like really, really good for revitalization for small towns. But what is in this building?
So this is Hayden Creative. So they're actually the ones that I deal with for Steagall's Truck Shop and I-55 Chrome Shop. They make all our shirts. Hey, what's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good.
This is the man. This is Andy with Hayden Creative.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
You want to tell us a little bit about what you do and everything?
Yeah, so like you said, this is Hayden Creative. We do graphic design and screen printing, embroidery also. So we decorate apparel, from t-shirts to hoodies to jackets to hats, and kind of do it all.
Very cool. Well, you guys got some impressive equipment over there. Would you show us how some of this stuff works?
Sure.
So what are we looking at?
All right, so when we walk over here, this big guy to the right, that's our automatic screen printing press. So basically we load the shirts on here, and each one of these is a print head. And as the shirts go around, each color will print. So that's your screen that you push the ink through. So it's
Okay.
basically a stencil.
Kind of like like these down here, different screens,
Yes. Yep.
different designs.
Yep,
Okay.
different screens for different designs. So this machine can print up to 9 colors. So we can get pretty detailed with some designs. But yeah, like I said, the screen goes in here. Each head prints a different color.
You got some lasers going over here. What are those doing?
Yeah, so those are to make sure that we have all the prints lined up exactly where we want them. Make sure that we have our back prints as high or as low as we want, and front prints exactly where they need to go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what do we got here?
So this is the conveyor dryer. Once the shirts are finished printing, we throw them on the conveyor belt, and it runs through there at about, that's not quite warmed up yet, but about 700 degrees, and it cures the ink and makes sure that the shirt's good to go for a long time.
That is cool. So how do people get a hold of you guys?
You can give us a call, you can stop by, or email, but our phone number is 573-768-5113.
Very cool. Well, the truck show is coming up this weekend. What are some of the things that folks could come in if they're here on Friday? What can they come in and do with you guys?
So anybody can come in and kind of just ask about orders. We give free quotes. So if you're interested in t-shirts, we could get a t-shirt quote for your trucking company. We also do embroidery. So if you need some hats, we could embroider hats for you as well.
That is pretty cool. Now, when it comes to design, do you guys offer design?
Yes, we're full service graphic design. Even if you're not getting anything printed here, we do offer design for, posters, business cards, different things like that. But we'd like you to print with us. But
All right. Well, why not? Support small business and support cool business as well. All right. James, there's a lot of shade right here on the lawn. So can guys come and bring their chairs and kick back here?
Absolutely. Get out of the sun a little bit, relax.
Sounds good. Ed, what do we got going on straight ahead?
So you got Ritter Real Estate, who is a supporter of the truck show. They sponsor us and help us with the event.
Right.
And then you got Chamber of Commerce. And then you got the Rogers over there on the corner, which is an amazing little place. We'll probably go in there after a while and kind of show you guys what they offer, but they're a family-owned business that's been around a long time.
Okay. So as we walk this way, what do we got here?
So we got HSB Advisors. They are a supporter of the show. They sponsor us, and they're great people, good to work with. Then you got Main Street Signs. They do all kinds of stuff. We'll walk in and show you guys a little bit about them.
Let's go.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Nice
Chris.
to meet you guys.
So tell us what we got going on here.
Yeah, so you're at Main Street Signs, Eric Warren owner. We specialize in truck lettering, vehicle graphics, really all kinds of signage. Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Okay. How long have you guys been in business here in this location?
We've been in business. We've been at this location probably about 35 years, probably 37 years total in business. So we've been at it a little while.
So if a guy was here at the show and they wanted to get some lettering done, how would that work out?
Yeah, so we've got a website, mainstreetsigns.com. You can contact us through there, or most likely this weekend we won't be open, but we might be walking around. You might run into one of us.
Okay.
Other than that, contact us through the website, and we can get it going. We've been at it for a long time. We basically have, all the technology of all the big companies out there doing the best quality of any signage out there. That's probably what we've prided ourselves in over the years. It's always been quality. We've got a full staff graphic designer in-house that is doing some amazing things for us. We got full-time estimator turning estimates around real fast. We got a great group here.
Very cool. Now, how do you guys enjoy the show when it happens here?
The show's awesome. It's been a great thing for our community. I know it's been a great fundraiser for those guys as well. Just all the big trucks in town, there ain't a guy out there that don't like big trucks as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
So awesome show.
Very cool.
Glad it's here.
Very cool.
Love hearing that.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you over the weekend.
Absolutely, guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
James, this looks pretty fancy.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
Should we go in?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, look at this.
It's nice, isn't it?
This is pretty impressive because from the outside you wouldn't expect what this interior looks like. I believe I hear someone there in the back, so let's see if we can get a tour of this place.
Sounds good.
All right. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Nice. Very nice to meet you.
Well, tell us about this space because it looks really cool.
Well, I'm Kayla Young. I'm the owner of Just Mwah. And this space right here is actually multifunction. So this space we use for yoga classes, fitness classes, Zumba, all sorts of things. Actually, events can be held in this space too. So bridal showers, baby showers. But one of the classes we provide is trapeze yoga. And trapeze, well, we call it trapeze fitness because there's a lot of probably less yoga, more fitness.
Right.
So this actually gets hooked onto the straps that you'll see up there, but they are pulled up right now because there was an event this past weekend. And we use like a hammock-like with a trapeze here with handles on the side. So there's many moves that can happen in this. And actually, it sounds scary, but people who can't do floor poses, they can actually do poses better in the trapeze. So a lot of men have their upper body strength and they're not really flexible to do back bend type poses. So then in the trapeze, men can actually elongate the spine and create, and then women who are maybe their joints are getting a little older, they're getting up there in age, and they're not able to get down on the floor very well. They're actually able to do these poses up high, and it works a lot of core strength. Before you know it, you're working all this strength and you're having fun. It's kind of like working out in water. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like whenever you have like water aerobics and you don't realize how much you're actually working out.
Right.
But so that's just one of the many classes we do here in this space.
So James, we actually can do a trucker's yoga session in here.
Oh, I would love to see that. I think that would be fun.
The guys
Yeah.
have so much fun with this class because they're actually able to do a lot of things that the women can't do, like because they have that upper body strength. So they're able to do these really cool flips and all this stuff, and we're just like, oh, no fair.
Awesome. So tell us about this space here.
So this is one of our treatment rooms. It's got the lights off right now just for the video purposes. I'm going to turn this on. So this is one of our mini treatment rooms. We have space in here to put another massage bed to do couples massages. But these are, I left the sheets off so we could show you. This is a grounding mat. So we are the only grounded spa around the area. And we also provide vibrational therapy with our singing bowls. We have hot stones. We have cupping. We have warm bamboo sticks. You guys would really love the hot towels, and they're infused with lavender. We do lots of pain relief sessions. We do even STEM. We have CBD. So we do a lot of services accustomed for the client. When it comes to facials, we do everything custom for the client, whatever their facial needs are, their skin needs are. We are actually award-winning internationally and locally, multi-award winning, so we're very blessed to be recognized. Even in 2017, worldwide, we won the Skin Games, and it's kind of like American Idol of that. So we're very blessed to be recognized throughout our state, our community, and the world. So thank you very much for voting for us and all those many times.
Sure. So let's see what else you guys have around here.
We're a full-service day spa, so we do massages, we have facials, we do brows, we do full-body waxing, but you can also have a spa day pass. So if you're here for the truck show and you're just like, what can we do? And you don't have to make an appointment. You can just call us up and be like, hey, can we do a spa pass? So this is just our bathroom area, but through here we have our steam room, so what we call AKA wet sauna. So it provides a lot of steam and eucalyptus oil. So, you know, if you've got some sinus issues or anything, so people can, once they come in here, they can dress in a robe. They can go into the steam room for as long as they want. They can use our full body massage chair and our vibration plates. Here's our spa shower. Because after the sauna, you might want to, you know, rinse off. And so this is still a work in progress. It's doing a lot of creative construction. This is our dry sauna. And we have the only medically approved brand of dry sauna in the world. So Sunlight, and it's amazing. There's different programs in there: cardiovascular, weight loss, anti-aging. So if you guys want one for your home, I have a code. Hit me up. I'll get you $1,200 off plus free shipping. But there's some 2-seaters people put in their home, because with that dry sauna brand, you are recommended to go in there for health conditions, when normally, if you've got any health condition, like let's just say heart problem, you're told you can't go in saunas, but that one you're recommended to go into, which is awesome. Back here is just our lounge. A lot of guys like to watch the games. We have 2 big screen TVs. And then we also have a projector screen out here in our other area. So back here we have our hot tub, we have our lounging pool, we have our fire pit, and our projector screen. And then we also have Airbnbs. This is just one option of a Airbnb room if you can't climb the stairs, but upstairs we do have Airbnb rooms, so you can even stay here. So if there's any sort of like bridal things you guys are wanting to do, bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, like there's the option to stay, even for truckers on the square.
Actually, I believe there is a few truckers I know that had booked Airbnbs here.
Yeah. So actually, that's this coming weekend, right?
Correct.
Okay, so there is someone staying here.
Yeah.
Like, and they're staying here for the full weekend, so they're right here on the square. So they just go right out the front door and they get the place to themselves. So when you stay here at Just Mwah, you can use all those amenities for as long as you want, 24/7.
Really?
Like, so that's one of the really cool things about staying at our spa, is not only do you get to stay, but you get like the whole spa experience, you know, so.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so this is Perry County's very first hotel. I even kept the room numbers on the door.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
And of course, I made it look like a spa, obviously. But the hallway would have continued, and there would have been so many rooms in here. It was this building, and the building next to me was all the Grand Hotel Perry back in 1853. So I've done so much to restore the building and to make it to its former glory. But we're kind of using that for rooms to stay in, which is kind of bringing back the history. And so this is our main room. We've had to do, we just installed a mini split. Sorry guys, this isn't totally set up normally like it would be, but of course the bed would be made, but we just installed that. So that way it can be a little cooler in here. But there's going to be a rooftop patio. We have 2 big sliding doors, and so we're just continuing to grow and make it like a really cool experience. So this is our main king Airbnb. So this is like the creme de la creme. And then anyone that wants to stay with the main Airbnb guests would actually be staying in the other rooms, and it's all people staying here know each other, so you're not going to be like staying the night with strangers. You know, you're gonna have that option to add on a room to the main guests. So like if it was the bridal suite and her bridesmaids or something like that, or ladies spa days, or even couples, there's couples retreats, and they will come and bring friends, and so all know each other. So it's that privacy and that really like destination spa and secluded relaxation. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So everything looks really great here. What's the process of being able to come in and utilize some of the services?
Okay, so other than booking the appointment either via online or Facebook or calling in, If you came in and, like, let's just say you wanted to do our spa day pass, we're using the sauna, the steam room, all of that unlimited for the full day, then you would need to speak with one of us first, and we would need to check you out for that pass first, and then we would show you how to use the amenities, because, you know, we just don't expect you to just come in and just know what you're doing. So we would definitely want to guide you through that, so then you have the most comfortable experience, and you're just not like, how do I work this? And you're just flustered. And so we want to make sure that you're confident and knowing how to use all those things, so then we can leave you be, and we're not like, you know, we're checking up on you every once in a while, but we would need to either call in and say, hey, we'd like to do a spa day pass, or Facebook message us, or online book a spa day pass. It does have that option to book the spa day pass, but whatever time you do book it at will be when that spa day pass starts. So you have like the full day after that time frame. So if you are not able to find something online, please get a hold of us, because again, we can be more accommodating on our end, on the back end.
Okay. And what are the hours that you're open on the weekends?
So normally on the weekends, we're open just on let's say like Saturday mornings, but again, we love being very accommodating. So if this is something you want to do and you're here for the weekend, please get a hold of us so we can come in and make sure that you are well taken care of. So again, it's by appointment only on the weekends, just because, you know, we like to enjoy our weekends too.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you'll come in and open up for someone that wants to utilize the space.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for taking time to talk to us on camera.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
James, so we're hopped on the golf cart and we're just below Mary Jane's, and we're going to show the folks where VIP is in the warehouse.
Correct.
All right. So let's spin the camera around. Right here, over on the right, what do we got?
So this is the warehouse district. This is where the VIP will be, and so basically for our sponsors and everyone else, we'll do like a little happy hour VIP that Carissa Stark provides us. But then it will be open to the public. I believe she will have some music playing and some different stuff going on, but it'll be open all weekend.
Introduce yourself and tell us what you got here.
Hi, my name's Carissa Stark, here in downtown Perryville. I own Mary Jane Burgers and Brew and the Warehouse Entertainment District. This is our entire entertainment area. We've got music coming tonight for the big stage. Purple Palm is gonna be open till 2 p.m. with delicious acai bowls. Lots of fun, exciting things to happen tonight.
So tell me about the other spaces that you run.
So I started Mary Jane Burgers and Brew about 12 years ago. Started with a food truck 13 years ago. Went brick and mortar in the heart of our downtown area. So we will be celebrating 12 years this year in October. In addition, very passionate about Airbnbs and hospitality. So a lot of our truckers coming in this weekend are staying at my hotel, the Atrium, and also Urban Lofts, which is above my restaurant, Mary Jane Burgers and Brew.
It's not very often that we see a semi-truck hanging out the front of an entertainment space.
Pretty cool, huh? Come on in. So what's great about this space is we can be indoor and outdoors at any time. It's very primitive, it's very rugged. This is an old warehouse that was built in the early 1900s. And it comes right back out into the entertainment district by the stage.
Very cool.
Right at the bottom of the hill is the Legion. That's where we'll do the trucker rodeo. But then beyond that, in that big open parking lot, that's where we'll have all the combos. And then behind that is the tractor museum. And that's something you're not going to want to miss.
Right. But along the whole road, we're still going to have trucks going down here where guys can look at things and everything.
Yes, we'll have trucks all the way lined up through here. And to the right, we'll have a bounce house. We're going to have an ice cream truck. We'll have some different stuff, especially for the kids, and different events to do.
What are we getting ready to pull into right here?
Okay, so this is the parking lot that we're going to be doing the trucker rodeo competition in. Brought to you by Wallace Transport. So they'll set up the obstacles, and it's always a lot of fun to watch. If you guys have never seen one, you're going to want to come down and either participate or at least watch it.
So that's the main entrance for the tractor museum, huh?
It is, and it is a really, really affordable way for the family to get out of the heat, go and experience some of the coolest tractors you're ever going to see. And it's usually $10 admission, but they lowered it to $5 per person for the truck show weekend. So make sure you guys go in there and check it out.
Yeah, I actually got some B-roll, so let's take a look at what that looks like on the inside.
I'm Tim Buckheit, and I'm the chairman of the American Tractor Museum. We're in Perryville, Missouri, south of St. Louis, about 80 miles, right on the Mississippi River. My father started collecting tractors probably 20, 25 years ago. At first, it was just one or two, and then we saw he had an addiction to tractors, and he was out of control for several years. And he's amassed probably the largest collection of orphan tractors in the country. An orphan tractor is a company that is no longer in business, and it either got bought out or just went out of business. And a lot of the names you see in here are names you probably aren't familiar with, like we have a Greyhound tractor, we have a Hart Park tractor, and you don't see those names anymore, but they're relics from the past. There's probably 100 plus tractors here. As far as the most unusual, we have some one-of-a-kind tractors, one maybe or two in the US. We have several of those tractors. We do have a few John Deeres, but mostly we kind of focus on the steel wheel and the older tractors.
So yeah, so you've seen what that looks like on the inside, a great place on the inside of the building, but as we spin around toward the end of the tractor museum and look in this direction, this is where combos will be?
This will be where combos will be, yes sir. So we'll have them backed up against the wood line there and have them kind of angled up back towards town. And it'll be really easy access to get from one side to the other, especially with the new bridge that they built.
Yes.
And we'll roll right into the Legion parking lot where we'll have the trucker rodeo at 12 o'clock on Saturday. The Legion, they're going to be open to accommodate everyone. So if you want to go in there for a lunch or a cold drink or just get out of the sun for a while, it will be open. Just ring the bell and they'll let you in.
So just off the square here, I've eaten here a couple of times. I'm kind of excited about this place, Ewald's Barbecue. Tell us about the place.
Well, they've been around for, well, like the sign says, 80 years. They are just a family-ran business that's been in the family since the beginning, and it's just good food. I mean, you can't beat it.
Yeah. And then Rozier's Hardware?
Yeah, you got Rozier's Hardware, and then to your right, you got the grocery store. They're a great company, family owned as well, and you can pretty much find anything you need in there. Then you cross the street, then you got Galati's, which is a little pizza place that's really good. Yeah, so and all this is within walking distance of the square. We're gonna go in Ber Graphics, so they do a lot of the work for us for the truck show, and they're just great to work with.
All right, cool. Let's go meet them.
Okay, sounds good. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Good.
This is Valerie.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell us about what you guys do here.
So we are a sign company that does it all. We do vehicle wraps. We do truck lettering, semi-truck striping. We've wrapped tanker truck gasoline tanks. We do all kinds of signs, banners, everything. And then like for the show, we do a lot of the signs coming in and out for the truckers so they know where they're going. We've done a few trophies.
Yeah, we've done some trophy. We've done a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That is cool.
We do.
So speaking of like the signs on the Rodeo, tell guys where registration is, things like that.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, yeah, that's one of the things we got to cover. We got to tell folks where to go for registration. Yeah. But outside of that, it's awesome to see what you guys do here. And let's have a look at that machine back there.
Yeah, it's cool. It does a lot of cool things.
It's huge. Give us a quick rundown on how this works.
So this printer, I talk to it from my computer. Whatever I tell it to do, it pretty much does. It'll do any sort of printout we need, 4 foot wide by however long. So it's pretty fancy, and I love it. It's my favorite toy that I get to play with every day.
Sure. If you're doing a 40-foot trailer, what are the lengths of the segments that you run in order to do that?
So usually on a 40-foot trailer, I will do 4-foot sections that are vertical, however long. So if it's 10 foot tall, 4 foot tall, it doesn't matter. But I just do 4 foot that way because it's just easier to manage. And then you could do like a strip and a strip, but then you get that whole thing to try to stretch and keep straight and level, and it's just easier. Strip it this way.
So you use gravity to help you just keep things lined up then?
Somewhat.
Perfect. All right. Well, cool. Well, thanks for talking to us on camera, and we'll be seeing you around the show then.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool. Thank you. James, we've gotten to see a good variety of businesses that'll be open during the show that folks can go in and patronize and check things out. Where do you guys go in terms of registration?
So we're registering in the same spot as usual, but if you haven't been here, it's behind the Walgreens. So basically, you'll turn on the street right by Stoney's, and you go back to it and make a right, and that will run you right down to the registration booth at the end of the road on the right.
Well, it sounds like we're going to have a great show this weekend.
I think we're going to have a really great show, actually.
Very nice. Well, looking forward to it. You guys have seen the lay of the land and where to go for registration, all of the other good stuff. So we'll see you this weekend.